Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm doing a first impressions video of Hidden Agendas. Politics are a joke. This is a game by Big Boom Studios. I want to thank them for sending me this prototype copy for this video. Now, this is a social deduction game for 3 to 6 players, and according to the box, it plays in about 90 minutes. So what exactly is going on in this game? So you're going to be given a secret leader role, and that leader is going to be the head of a political party. And what you're trying to do is have your agendas reach 10 points by the end of a game, end of a round. Now, you can keep yourself secret for the whole game, but you could also reveal yourself anytime during this game, which will give you special abilities. So let me show you how to play, and then we're going to go over what I initially think about it. Okay, so the way this game is going to start is everyone's going to start with 300 taxpayer dollars. And at the beginning of the game, you're going to be giving a secret agenda. The first one here is the party leader. This one, everyone's going to know who they are. I'm going to go over this later. So we have the special interest agenda. We have the opposition party who kind of wants to screw over the party leader. They want to make sure that the party leader does not reach their agenda. We have the social environmental. We have the diplomatic. And we have the military. Now, no one's going to know what you are at the beginning of the game, so it's going to be kept face down. Only you will know your agenda. But when you do reveal yourself, and you can reveal yourself whenever you want, you're going to get this ability, and you're going to have this passive ability for the rest of the game. So let's just make believe I'm going to be the military. Now, I stated before, the party leader is going to let everyone know that they are the party leader. But they're going to be choosing randomly one of these party leader agenda cards that nobody knows what they have. So that's going to be their agenda for the game. Now, on your turn, you're going to have 5 of these legislation cards. And at the beginning, you're going to pick which one you want to place into a bill. Now, as you can see, some of them do have these special abilities if they are passed. So let's just say, for example, I'm going to put this one up, and then my opponent is going to put this one up, and then another player is going to put this one right here. So we're going to have 3 rows of bills. Now, the next player, again, will go down, start here. They can put it wherever they want. But I'm just showing, for example, how the bill row is going to look. So you're going to have these 3 here. So you have 6 right now. Now, the last 3 are going to be placed face down. The only person that knows what these are the one that's placing them. So now, we're going to have a debate phase. We're going to decide which bill we want to vote on. So you guys go back and forth. Oh, I like this column right here, or this. Sam likes this one, Bill likes this one, and so forth. Everyone's going back and forth. So a bill is going to be one row right here. So you're voting on the row of the bill, of what's going to get passed. After that, you're going to have an action phase. So with the money that you have, we could go over right here. For $100, you could change your vote. You have the Parliament Inquiry, which is $200. You could look at, but don't reveal the hidden rider on any bill. Dig up dirt, which is so you're going to force another player to change their vote if that player hasn't already taken an action. They cannot take an action in this phase. You have the Censor, which is $900. You could choose a player. They cannot vote during the next vote step. Then for $1,200, you have the Filibuster, which is if a bill would be passed, it is killed instead. So that's a little mean too. And then the last one, for $1,500, you have a political hit job, which you choose another player. They reveal their role or agenda and cannot use their reveal ability. So again, a little bit of take that in this game. So before that, what I didn't go over, before that, everyone is going to vote which bill they want to kill. So I'm just like, for example, this is going to go for this row. Now, let's say that this row does not pass. Most votes get here. And these bills are killed. You're putting it to the side. Now, if there was a tie, then the person who is the Speaker of the House, which is technically the first player, gets to be the tiebreaker. And they're going to choose which bill is going to pass. Now you have the Senate phase where, again, we're going to debate which bill we want to keep. And then, of course, there will be the action. You will vote with the check mark here. You do the same thing. You'll have your actions. If you want to do any of the your special actions that you have, then spend money. And then the bills that are passed. So let's say this row is passed. We're going to put them separately like this. And of course, this is shown. So this is now this is a money bill. Now, this has everyone receiving $300. And there's a number 3 here. Now, as you notice, there's these numbers at the top left. What that means is the party wants to have 10 points in their agenda at the end of a round, and they're going to be declared the winner. Now, what this here does is this can lead to a government shutdown. Now, if this ever reaches 5, then the government shutdown begins, and it's actually going to end the game after 4 rounds. So what a government shutdown can do is several things. So every round is going to be played a little bit differently, and during the first round, there is going to excuse me, there's going to be certain things that you have to follow before the game ends. So on round 1, you are going to excuse me, before redrawing any cards, you're going to, during the adjournment phase, each player is going to discard the remaining cards in their hand, and you're going to get a new hand of cards. That's during round 1. During round 2, when you're creating the bill, only cards in the first row are played face up. Everything else is going to be played face down. So we don't know what is coming in the second round. So they're only going to have the face up cards in the front, on the top, and everything else will be face down. During round 3, we're only going to have 2 rows, so we're going straight into the Senate phase of the game instead of the House phase. So it's going to look some like this during the round 3, and then during round 4, all new passed legislation is going to be worth double the points. Again, like I was saying, when bills are passed, they're going to be played over here face up. So, for example, again, this goes for the government shutdown. You're going to overlap them like this. Again, so like here's the social reform, and they're going to go on top of each other, like how this one goes here. And you're going to count the points. If there is 10 points for one agenda at the end of a round, then the game is over, and that agenda is going to win. Now, like I said before, if it goes to a government shutdown because there's too many of these money bills out, then whoever has the most points at the end of round 4 is going to win the game. Again, like I stated before, each of these agenda cards has a special ability when they reveal themselves, and when they reveal themselves, what the passive ability is going to be. And that is pretty much the game. Now I'm going to let you know what I initially think of it. And that's how you play hidden agendas. Okay, so now I do feel social deduction games they're not what they used to be. I used to play Secret Hitler a lot back in the day. Everyone used to play Werewolf. There's a whole bunch of social deduction games out there, and I don't know. I do feel like they're on their way out. I love the thing. I really like Feed the Kraken because they're different. And Hidden Agendas is a different type of social deduction game. It's not like the usual ones, like where, all right, with Secret Hitler, after a while it gets boring. But the fact that everyone is out for themselves, which makes it really interesting. I do like those hidden agenda cards. The fact that you could keep it secret most of the game. Again, once people start revealing themselves, you might want to start revealing, because then people will figure out right away that what you are. Also, for those abilities, everyone has a special ability, and you want to sometimes reveal yourself in time before somebody uses that action that allows you to reveal yourself, and then you lose out on that reveal ability. Excuse me. So yes, I did like Hidden Agendas a lot. This is a different type of social deduction game. I think it's got a lot of meat to its bones. It's got a lot of replayability with those cards and stuff. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this game, especially if you're not into board games, your casual crowd, you're at a bar with friends. This is a game you might want to bring along. It's a great drinking game as well. My first time I did play it at a bar, and everyone had a lot of fun with it. People even talk about they wanted to back it. But, again, it is a social deduction game straight up. So if you're not into social deduction games, it's not going to be for you. But I do think it is one that you should check out, because I had a lot of fun with it. And every person I did play with didn't say one bad thing about it. And like I stated before, I do feel social deductions, they're not as fun as they used to be. But when you have games like this, it piques people's interest in social deductions again. You know, going up there with the Thing and Feed the Kraken, and even Among Cultists is another great one. Even though those are big box ones, I do feel that if you are going to pick a small box social deduction game out there, I think this is the one you should be going with instead of games like Avalon or Secret Hitler. Yeah, I know those are more, you're more socializing with one another. There is a little bit more socialization here. Again, when you're during the debate phase, you put on a little bit of an act, whatever you want. But the core game is just the actions, watching people, what they vote for and stuff. Again, there could be that randomness too when that's coming out, but at the same time, that's why you want to reveal yourself. Those special abilities do help you towards your goal. So I do highly recommend it. Again, thanks for Big Boom Studios for sending me this prototype copy. I had a lot of fun with it, and I think you guys will have a lot of fun with it as well. That is Hidden Agendas. Politics are a joke. Please like and subscribe. Help this little channel grow. If you guys have any questions on this game, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I always answer everybody as quick as I can. I'm going to leave a link to the Kickstarter in the description. So if you're interested in purchasing this game, it'll be in the description section of this video. That's going to do it for today. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Have a great one.